Shout out to Kop-Ish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that guy. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Yes, lovely people, hope you're all well. This is a new season. We're starting a 23-24 season. So I know a lot of you have got a new kit, new training kits, stuff for you, stuff for the missus, stuff for the kids. But look, it's a new season for the Premier League. It's also a new season for Kopish. And we have got new merch, people. Yes, we have indeed. Let me show you if you don't believe me. That's it. Sabozlai. He doesn't just take the gun out and shoot. He aims and fires. Look at that. The design is gorgeous. Got in long sleeve and hoodie as well. Make sure you yourself grab one. Mac 10. Just like Michael Jackson, doesn't matter if it's in black or white because we've got both hoodies and we got it in crew neck as well. Look at the design on this one as well, holding the calibers. How many times we won the Champions League? 6 times. How many times is Kopish mentioned on this shirt? 6 times. People, go and get it. People, we still have all the other merch as well. Make sure you visit our website. We've got the Darwin Núñez shirts. You can't hear anything. We've got all the belts by Klopp. Pause. Get a mug. Don't be a mug. Hats. Baby grows for the babies. And we've got t-shirts and hoodies to pop. But remember, people, and never ever forget, you should always, and when I say always, I mean always, engage you know the rest. Head over to our website, people, and check out all of our merch and make sure you go and grab some. Take it easy.
What are you saying, people? Listen, Team Kop-Ish, we're back again. Everybody's smiling. Smash the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Liverpool have just agreed a fee with Bayern Munich for Ryan Gravenberch. As Fabrizio would say, here we go. Or David Ornstein dropping one of them bombs. You know what time it is? Apparently, it's 40 million euros. Some say it's 45. It's apparently some people are saying it's 40 with 5 million add-ons, but we don't care. We signed the player. Everybody, what's going on, Drift? What are you saying, fam?
Oh, brother.
Yo, let's get
you already know, bro. I'm super excited about this, but I didn't want to get too happy because I never truly believed it was going to happen. That was me being negative or being realistic or whatever you want to call it, but I didn't think it was going to happen, bro. You already know, bro. From the talks we've had offline, from the talks that we've been thinking, like, yo, I'm not about to just drop everything right now because things can happen. You know what Liverpool are like. We've been burnt a couple times already in this summer window.
We have.
But Ornstein here, exclusive right here, right now. Liverpool have reached agreement with Bayern Munich to sign Ryan Gravenberch. Fixed fee, 40 million euros for the Holland international to join on a long-term contract. The 21-year-old is flying to Liverpool this evening for his medical on Friday.
All right, tomorrow.
Matt,
listen.
I got a message for the Man United fans.
Yesterday's price is not today's price. Yesterday's price is not today's price. He's certified.
Bro, I got another message for the Man United fans.
Go suck your mother. We're ready for one.
Man United.
Come them big in your mama.
This is a celebration right now, you know. Listen, we take no prisoners out here.
Days.
No prisoners.
Matt. No, honestly, Matt. Honestly, why do we keep why is this what we keep on doing to Man United?
bro.
It's getting a bit mad now, isn't it?
It's getting crazy. Let me say this here. So, all right. Remember the show we done Drift? I believe. Was it earlier on this week we did it? I'm trying to remember. My brain's gone mad. What's the one where we was talking about? Are we gonna make new signings?
I think
When
it
did we
was
do
like
that?
around about this time last week. I think.
Was
we
it
did
last week? Yeah. Was it last
I
week?
think we did. Big up Bayern View in the building. We will take care of him. We will,
man.
of
Trust
him.
me. Trust me. We will, bro. We will.
We will definitely.
I think. Yeah, you might be right. I think it might have been like yeah, maybe last week. Let me see if I can find out. Yeah, I think it was last week. Was talking about are we gonna make more signings? In fact, no, Drift. It was 2 days ago, fam.
Oh, was it?
Oh no, but do you know what it is? That was the Monday night show where we was talking.
Yeah, I think it was last week, bro. I think it was last week.
Oh, me and you done another show. Oh no, you're right.
No, the Thursday.
No, you're right. You're right. The 23rd. You're right. The 23rd. Me and you done a special show. I'm looking at it now.
Might have been Wednesday, last Wednesday, maybe a week ago.
When was the 23rd? The 23rd was
a week ago.
Yeah, spot on. Last Wednesday.
Yeah,
spot on, bro. Spot on. Broski, listen. We sat there and we were thinking we might not get anybody else. Who knows if we're gonna make any more
anyone. I didn't think we're gonna get anyone.
Bro, I'll be honest. When it got to Monday, a couple of days ago, I was thinking if we get. Remember, I said it in the Monday night show. People, put a 1 in the chat if you remember me saying if we make one more signing, I think it's gonna be Gravenberch. I kid you not, I said that. I said if we make one more signing, I think it's gonna be Gravenberch. Put a 1 in the chat if you remember me saying that. Put another 1 in the chat if you know that we are big advocates for Ryan Gravenberch on this channel. I've spoken about Gravenberch from about 2 years ago. And me and Drift have always spoken about Gravenberch, like behind the scenes. Remember, before he went to Bayern Munich, we were saying, "Oh, why didn't we why didn't we try and sign him?" And obviously, we don't know whether Klopp wanted to keep those same midfielders or whatnot. But who cares right now? Because now it looks like obviously we've got to get that sign over the line. But we have
to get it over the line. We have to.
And from what I'm hearing as well, Drift, we've already agreed personal terms with the player as well. So it should be one of them mad ones still, Carl. You get me? But jeez. Bigger LFC. What's the name? The LFC DZ. I think DZ or something. 11 with the
Matt. Apparently, it was Jimmy Traore you said we were gonna sign, bro.
Hey, Kojo, man. Kojo, man. Allow me. What's going on, Kojo? What's going on, bro?
Yeah, Matt, our brother there. No, but Matt, I want to take you on a little time machine mission right now. And I might actually go back and see if I can try to find it. It's going to be extremely difficult, but I might try and go back and see if I can find it. It was about 18 months ago, and we knew we needed to have a rebuild in the midfield at some point in the near future. And we had a very, very strong, what do we do? Who are the future Gs? Who are the new young up-and-coming stars around the world conversation? And the mad thing is, I'm not even gassing. I'm not even chatting shit. You know I'm not. And the people in the chat who rock with us obviously will remember, or hopefully they'll remember. There were 2 names on that list that we thought were out of our reach. Dominic Szoboszlai and Ryan Gravenberch.
Yeah.
We literally spoke about if only Liverpool were ambitious enough to go and try and get these young, super up-and-coming talented footballers. And lo and behold, bro, 18 months later, we're sitting here and both of these fucking dons play for Liverpool. It's mad, bro. It's actually mad.
It's crazy because last season, we didn't have a good season for so many reasons. The captain leaves, the vice captain leaves, Fabinho leaves, Naby Keita leaves, Oxlade-Chamberlain leaves. And for a long time for this whole summer, it's just been McAllister and Szoboszlai. But then obviously Endo joins later on down the line. But remember, a lot of that time we're just getting 2 midfielders. We get Endo through the door and we're like, okay, bit of an unknown quantity. I can't really sit here and say I'm gassed, but he's putting on a Liverpool shirt, so I'm going to be happy for him and I want him to succeed. That's the main thing. I want him to ball out, pause, and just, you know what I'm saying? Be a hero for Liverpool. We get to a point where we're like, do we need a 6? Because Klopp's brought in Endo. Is Endo going to be the 6? Like, what's going on? This, for me, is a very smart signing in many ways. I understand Gravenberch is not a pure 6, 100%. I fully hear the people on that one. He's not. However, he can play the 6 especially in my opinion when he's paired up in a 2. So when we like to do this whole box formation in the midfield, Gravenberch next to someone, I think it can work. I genuinely think it can work. And not only that, he's young and I think he's willing to learn. And the fact that Klopp spoke to him and probably told him of his role, I think he's gonna understand that he's not gonna be your traditional DM if he does play. I think he's gonna be your progressive DM. And when I say progressive, look at Lavia. Now I understand Lavia is more aggressive and Lavia likes a challenge. Gravenberch is more than midfielders where he'll make a challenge if he needs to. Like he's a bit more calculated, whereas Lavia will just try and get the ball all the time, so to speak. They have similar traits in terms of they're both press resistant. So I understand from that part, but I understand as well from the other part where the people are saying he's not a destroyer. People still could potentially just, run through the midfield. However, I do feel like with coaching and the right people around him, Gravenberch will be an absolute star. Not only that, we can't sleep on the fact of he can play the 8 at a very, very good level. And remember, another thing I'm going to say is this. If Szoboszlai or McAllister were to ever get injured or suspended at that same time, where do we look next? It goes to Thiago, who can't stay fit. Unfortunately for him, he's not even back in team training yet, by the way. He's still on a personal regime. Curtis Jones been unfortunate with injuries, so a bit unsure. Then we go to Harvey Elliott, bro. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So Gravenberch makes a lot of, it brings quality, something that we've actually lacked for a long time. Like we can actually sit there now and go, quality wise, just quality, not availability, quality. Thiago, Szoboszlai, McAllister, Gravenberch, Curtis Jones, like quality. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Quality, like I don't think people like. All right, I'm not going to speak for everybody, but I'm just going to speak from what I'm seeing in the thing, what I see on Twitter, what I see around the world, social media, etc., etc. Everybody's pining over a number 6.
Yeah,
I totally understand where people are coming from. We wanted a proper
I hear that.
number 6. We wanted a Chouameni. We wanted a Caicedo. We wanted a proper number 6. We did. And we ended up getting Endo. A lot of people are still, the jury's out. We don't know. But guys, one thing I want to say, because I just want to have positivity right now on the back of some good news. I don't want to do the negative thing. So if everyone wants to have a conversation with me at some other point, we can. But right now, I'm just trying to do the positivity thing because I don't want this negativity to seep in when good things are happening at Liverpool Football Club. Endo is still a DM. I think he's quite disingenuous at this stage of not knowing what Endo's quite going to be for people to go, oh, but where's the number 6? We didn't get a number 6. Guys, we did get a number 6. Endo is a number 6. Now, it's actually like, imagine you get somebody who plays that role and everyone acts like it didn't happen. Like, we can't do that. Maybe we can sit here in a month or 2 months' time and we can be like, right, it was such a mistake, man. Oh, my days, we flopped. Why on earth did we buy this guy? But let's get there before we do it. Right now, we have him. And I think everybody is forgetting Bajcetic. All I hear, whenever we talk about Bajcetic, everybody always goes, oh, but he's recovering from an injury. Everybody recovers from injuries when they're getting injured. I don't want to hear that anymore. The kid is here. He is a Liverpool player. And why are we going to go so far in the net? So what, should we just forget about Bajcetic forever then, or for the next 2 years then? Like, yes, he's getting over an injury. Yes, it was a stress-related injury because he played a bit too much football. But he won't play too much football now. We've got players now. Bajcetic isn't going to get rinsed into the ground now. So if we wait until he's all right and he's back, he's still a player that can play that position. And the 10 games that he played last season suggest very well. He had one bad game for us, and it was against the best team in the league. Every other game he played in, he was wicked in the game. Why are we acting like Bajcetic don't exist? Because we're like angry at the fact we didn't get a Chouameni or whatever. And again, I get it. I'm fully on board. We wanted a player of that caliber. But let's wait and let's see what Endo does before we go that far left. But as you just said it right now, bro, in the 8, we have Gravenberch, we have McAllister, we have Szoboszlai, we have Thiago, and we have Curtis Jones. You're going to kind of struggle. And yeah, you know, I won't do, but I don't like
No,
him
we can't
playing there.
disrespect.
But,
I mean, I know.
because
I'm
I don't
just
think
saying
he's
though.
an 8. But all right,
I don't think he's 8, but
we'll
he can play
drizzle
there.
some Elliot on the number 8 at the end of that if you want to. In my opinion, there's not many teams in the league that have more quality. We got to put them together. We've got to see how it works. We've got to get a system. We've got to get a rhythm. We've got to get all of that. That's going to take time.
Of course.
But if you're just talking about quality, how many teams now in the league have got a better midfield choice than we do? The rebuild is going swimmingly. All that was missing from it was Caicedo. That's it, bruv. If you other than that, how can anybody have a problem with Gravenberch,
I hear where you're
Szoboszlai being our midfield rebuild? Do you know how much the levels of quality has now gone up from what we had?
No, of course. This is where I think I'm not trying to bring the mood down, but this is where I think people differ. They're different because I don't want to disrespect anybody when I say this, especially this player who's just arrived. But let's say that Endo was Lavia. I think everybody's going crazy, like mad crazy. But I think it's because Endo is an unknown quantity. And even though we can play the 6, I don't think, from what I can see, people have seen enough of him to go, he's the certified 6, so getting Gravenberch makes sense. That's what it is. Because I hate to do this, but if Endo was Lavia, if Endo was like, for example, Bayern Munich are now getting Paulinho, yeah? And a lot of people would have said it makes more sense. It would have made more sense to go and get that 6. And I actually understand that. But what I'm having to do is try and understand what my club are doing. I don't necessarily agree with it, but I'm gonna kind of like, all right, cool, I'll give it a chance, because it does make you wonder, like, the profile has kind of changed dramatically from going for those 6s to now going for more of the 8 that can play the 6. And don't get me wrong, I'm over the moon with Gravenberch. People will tell you, bro, big advocate for Gravenberch from long time. I've spoken about Gravenberch highly. It's just that it just makes you think, could we have got Paulinho in or someone like that, then the Gravenberch? Because what people are starting to think is, if Endo is this,
bro?
No, but it's not about that.
You can't buy 6 midfielders in one summer.
No. What I'm saying is, the planning's gone a little bit. If you look at the planning was on point, and it's kind of gone a bit mad. Not mad, but a bit off. We're going to the side road a bit. Because think about it, bro. Caicedo and Lavia are 6s by trade. Yeah? They are just by trade, yeah?
I would like to point out, Caicedo wasn't really a lone 6. He could have been trained into it, I believe, because of his talent. But he's not actually a lone 6.
No,
so
but
again, maybe it wouldn't have gone exactly how we wanted if he'd have played.
No. But Caicedo, I think we can all sit here and say, if he's not a 6, he's more aligned like a Kante style player where, and I say styles, just style.
Yeah, he could have done it. I believe he could have done it.
You know what I'm saying? And he could do it at a high level. I just think what it is that people are just thinking, we want that. A lot of people think we want to destroy her, innit? I'm not going to lie, bro. You see, if we sign Paulinho, I would be just as happy because, bro, Paulinho's a destroyer, bro.
Yeah. I would
cutting off passing lane. He would have made us more secure in that 6 role. And that's why I think people are thinking, but we just went and got Gravenberch. But my way of thinking is this. This is what I'm hoping. Gravenberch switches on because at Ajax, he was way better at Ajax. It's not just about who he played for. It's about understanding the system and what they wanted from him. At Bayern, they didn't kind of know what they wanted from him, if I'm being honest. Like, he was thrown in the pivot, and I just think Gravenberch was kind of lost in terms of what he wanted to do and what is, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking now, Klopp must have spoken to him and gone, this is your role. If you're going to leave Bayern Munich after 1 season, you need some stability. And I'm going to tell you what you're going to need to do. And this is why I think Gravenberch is going to play in a 6. It's going to be like a bit of a hybrid 6-8 role. He will be the deepest line midfielder, in my opinion. I could be so wrong, by the way. For all I know, Klopp could do the whole Endo, Gravenberch, and Szoboszlai, which is nothing wrong with that, by the way, because on days you can't play all the midfielders all the time. We need options. But Gravenberch is an option in the 6. It's just that he has to stay woke in that 6, though. I can't lie to you.
I hear that, but again, I could be alone on this island. But I think everybody's just got so obsessed with the fact that they want a better defensive midfielder than Endo that if we don't sign that player, they don't want to be happy about it. Like, you know, like almost like forcible misery. Like,
It's
I
not
get
that they're
you
just
want a better player than
concerned,
Endo,
bro. People are
but let's
concerned. They have
wait
a
to
right.
see. No. But let's
I hear
wait to
that.
see Endo fail before you act like he don't
No,
exist.
I'm not, bro. I'm just
People
telling
are
you.
acting like Endo's not here. The guy is
No, I'm
here.
not saying that. I'm not saying he's not.
And
Bro,
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about everybody who's got a problem with Endo being the number 6. I said it after the game that he played against Thingy. Where I'm worried about this kid. He had a really bad game. I mean, we're down to 10 men, so there's got to be like
yeah.
Against Newcastle, I thought he was poor. He was really poor, but don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that there aren't things to worry about, but let's give the guy a couple months before we're like acting like we don't have a DM,
bro.
No, but bro, people are acting like we don't have a DM. We literally just bought one, and people are acting like we don't have one. And my point is that is disrespectful to the player. Even if he weren't your first choice, I don't think he was any of our first choices. But people, let's give the guy a couple months before we act like he don't exist. We do have a number 6, and his name's Endo. So let's just be happy with the fact that we have filled a massive void in our team with super talented players. Soboslai, McAllister, and Gravenberch are super talented players. One's 24, one's 22, one is 21. You add Basetic to that, you add Curtis Jones to that. We have got a young, brilliant, talented midfield that is going to allow us for the next couple of years to be able to hopefully flourish, and Klopp's 2.0 rebuild is well on the way. If Endo don't end up being that guy, at the price we paid, we can go and replace him with an absolute bad boy, hopefully, somewhere down the line. It's not like we just went and paid 80 million or something. So I get it.
It's not about money. He's taking up a spot, though. He's taking up a spot. Listen,
no,
I'm
but
not
we can just
disrespecting
replace
Endo,
him if he's not good.
No, but
Paulinho
bro,
would have been about 70 million as well.
Bro,
I think
I'm not
that's the reason why Bayern
disrespecting
Munich
Endo. What I'm trying to do, though, is say, well, I'm not disrespecting Endo. All I'm trying to say is this. People are concerned because remember, bro, and again, like, it's only a couple games, but there was even a moment in the game. It was mainly, I don't want to throw you man under the bus, but it was mainly you and Kyle going that. Oh no, sorry, Kyle. It was mainly Kyle that was like, that's our deal. Well, where's our deal? Like, do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm not.
Yeah, but we thought that about Fabinho at the Emirates. This is what I'm saying. I'm still going to give him time to get used to the Premier League before I start believing what might be true.
I'm not saying there's, fam. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Endo. I'm not. What I'm saying is people are concerned that Endo, if he doesn't turn out to be the 6 that we are relying on, we will still be in trouble. Because of all this talent we got going forward, and we got talent, and don't get me wrong, every man can do a duty defensively, but let me just make you understand this. Man City in the DM spot have Thanos. They have endgame Thanos, you know. Them man have Rodri, best DM in the world. In fact, Rodri's so good, he's the only man that I can think of in recent history that can rival Busquets, bro. That's how good Rodri is.
No, Rodri might even
Rodri might even surpass him. Even surpass him.
Busquets, yeah.
Well, I won't go that far because Busquets has done the most, bro. Busquets has done it for a minute.
No, forget legacy. As a player, I think Rodri's better than.
But that's not the point.
As a defensive player, I think he's better.
Okay, fair enough. But what I'm saying is that's who they have in the DM. That's who they have, bro. So you know when we look at all of our squad, all of the squad, the only place that you can say we're significantly weaker is in the DM spot. Because centre backs, they've got more, but I'd arguably say when Konate and Virgil are at their best, they can rival anybody. Wing backs can obviously rival anybody, or do you know what I mean? Left and right back. Whether they call Trent and think midfielder, don't matter. Midfield, we can rival them. But the DM spot, you can't really rival them at all. But centre mids we can now. And up front, we can rival them. That's all I'm trying to say, bro. That's what it is.
No, I get that. But
so I'm not. Listen,
why is everybody so obsessed with the number 6? Yeah, and I'm not talking to you, by the way. And I know you're happy about Gravenberch.
I'm gassed about Gravenberch.
Because what I don't get is people are unhappy with Gravenberch because he's not a defensive midfielder. How about you just embrace the fact that we've got a brilliant footballer who's come to the club? Like, so what are you lot saying? If that breaking news that Ornstein just did right there was Liverpool have agreed a fee with PSG for Kylian Mbappe, what would everybody be in here talking about? But we ain't got a DM. No, they wouldn't. Everyone will be in there thinking, oh, my days, I cannot believe it. We just signed Mbappe, because they'll be happy about the player. Why are we going to be upset about the fact we signed Gravenberch because he doesn't play in a position you think we need? Let's at least be happy we just signed a talented footballer. But again, each to their own. I personally think that Gravenberch is a special signing, and I'm over the moon. I'm over the moon. I've got a funny feeling that a lot of people they're going to realize how good he was, and then they're going to be like, oh, okay, I get it now. But
yeah.
Each to their own. Each to their own. We've got a couple supers. And I'm not going to lie. To all the people that are saying, yes, I will still be in here angry we haven't got a sixer, we signed Kylian. Come on, man. You can't. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Honestly, don't lie to yourself. There's no way I believe that even for a second.
Hold on, just before.
Go on. Oh, that one's actually for Callum, though, unfortunately, but he's not here. He says, Cal, remember the last time you woke me up for this?
I was going to read out some.
Yeah, go on.
Read out some, to the people, them some news. So, don't know if people can see that, but Fabrizio's tweeted, Liverpool have booked a medical test for Friday early morning. Wait, remember, happened last time, Jiffin, it was Friday early morning. He's got to turn up this time for the medical, fam. For Gravenberch, new signing is completed. Ryan traveling to Merseyside tonight. Then he will sign a 5-year deal in the 24 hours. Gravenberch has already spoken to Klopp. That is so key, because you remember when it was Caicedo? Liverpool agreed a fee. They're rushing to get it to the other line. Klopp's still waiting to speak to Caicedo. We can't undo them two there again. So yeah, that's what let the people know. That's the latest. Because I know someone said, "What's the latest tweet with Gravenberch?" Someone said about Fabrizio. This is what he's tweeted. So I'm guessing that's what you lot were talking about. But yeah, cool people. Sorry, Jeff.
That must have been a one. Still.
Yeah, calm.
The boss. It's been a minute. Big up yourself. The boss says, "Man United, jump up and down. What you got for me?"
What you got, big man? Still.
Oh man. Big up all the Man United fans. Matt's hairline says, "Graven Clark, Scousting, hide." Matt, what are you lot doing these days,
bro?
Man?
These aliases are crazy. You need to start. Do you know you aliases? Yeah, you don't need to reassemble because you're mashing up my legacy, you man.
It's been a minute since I've seen Vitu as well. Big up,
mash up the thing.
We are back to the days of attack and inshallah midfield options. Mac 10, Sobo, Grav, Thiago, Trent, Jones, Elliot, Basetic, and Endo. More supply to our attack than the US military. It's true. And I think the thing that people are missing, which is a key point that you made just a minute ago at the beginning of the video, Matt, is at no point do I even want to put this in the atmosphere, but for whatever reason, for a game or 2 games or something like that, McAllister or Soboslai wasn't available.
Yeah.
Straight away, you're already back to what was deemed not good enough last season.
I'm saying, bro.
Why are people not realizing that you need cover for those positions? It's not just about the DM. The midfield needed refilling full stop. If I'm not mistaken, we lost 6 midfielders during the summer. It was about replenishing all of those midfielders, and we brought 4 midfielders in now. You know what I mean? It's going a long way to that replenishment. So You're right, bruv. Now we've got Gravenberch who can replace Soboslai or that can replace McAllister. We got numbers. And one thing I want to put that I don't think people are realizing, it's about grabbing an opportunity where you can. If you work in a job you enjoy and then a massive opportunity came up like Google or something like that, are you going to say, hopefully Google will still be there next year. I'm going to stay in this job for another year. No, you didn't plan to leave your job, but you're going to grab at that opportunity to go work at Google.
Facts.
Gravenberch is not going to be available. He'll be gone by then. So it's obvious Liverpool are pushing this deal forward because the opportunity has presented itself to get a player that we want. And if we don't get him now, we can't get him in the future. If we hadn't pulled the trigger on Gakpo in January, he might be a Man United fan right now. And I'd be pissed because I love Gakpo. We had to pull the trigger early to bring in a player while he's available. You can't, life isn't perfect. You can't wait until it's what you want and all that. We have grabbed the opportunity to get Gravenberch because in football, sometimes things just align themselves.
Yeah, opportunities, yeah.
This is what's aligned himself. He's surplus to requirements because they want a more defensive-minded player, because they don't have one, because their DM position is in the mud right now. They're willing to pay 70 mil for Paulinho. They need the money to pay for him, though, and we're going to supply that money by capitalizing on getting a player that we want that is now available because of the situation. Boom. That's literally what's happened. Also, we're future-proofing the replacement for Thiago, because everybody moans Liverpool don't think about the future. Everybody moans Liverpool don't pre-plan. Everybody moans and says that we don't ever think about stuff ahead of time. Gravenberch is replacing Thiago in the squad for next summer as well, I guarantee you. So we get to have a whole year of Thiago and enjoy it, but now we don't have to worry about whose replacement will be next year, because we've already got a player who gets a year to adjust and adapt. And by the time Thiago goes, Gravenberch will be ready to blow. Like, people just stop being so negative. I'm just begging everybody to just try your hardest to just stop fixating on this. We don't have Tchouaméni in the DM. Do you know what I mean, Matt? Like, just all right, we don't have Tchouaméni.
Yeah, do you know what it is? We don't have. Here's the thing: we don't have Tchouaméni, we don't have Caicedo, we don't have Lavia. We got Endo and potentially Gravenberch. Okay,
and I was Caicedo's biggest. I wanted Caicedo more than anyone. I'm super pissed we didn't get him.
It might not be like the be all and end all in terms of like what we actually wanted, but let's not act like we've just improved our team. Like, it doesn't matter whether you wanted the 6 first or a centre back, but we've improved the team. We can't sit here and say, "Oh, buying Gravenberch is a step down." Do you get what I'm trying to say? I need people to understand the names that have left Liverpool and the names that we've just brought in. Henderson, his time at Liverpool was done, in my opinion. So was Fabinho's, so was Milner's, so was Naby's, so was Ox. Now we brought in Szoboszlai, McAllister, Endo, and Gravenberch. Come on, people, man. That's an upgrade. That is a serious upgrade, you know. A serious. That's firepower. Come on. We have to keep it a buck.
The talent we have in our team now.
It's crazy, bro.
It's crazy, bro.
Like,
and
bro,
again, we need a centre-back. Of course.
Wait.
But
when Gravenberch does that nonchalant, drop the shoulders, and I just want to see the people. Just wait until he plays. They'll forget all about this. They won't even be upset anymore. Trust me, bro. When Gravenberch plays and he drop a shoulder, remember, because he's press resistant as well. Don't get twisted. Press resistant.
And this is the thing as well, for everyone in the chat who was always like, and there's people on this panel out of us three that have said this as well. Rah, what's this hot potato thing? We never keep the ball. We're so easy to get the ball off.
Man, I got technicians.
We have, all of those things that used to get
technicians, bro.
Now look at the difference.
Technicians.
Now look at the difference in our midfield. Look at the difference in our midfield. We have now got men who want the ball. They're not afraid of the ball. They want the ball.
That's what I'm saying.
They don't care if they're in a tight space. They don't care. They'll wriggle their way out of that.
I think people are. Here's the thing. I understand some people. Some people are just going to be unhappy because it's not what they actually want. I hear you on that one. When you don't get what you want, you'll be annoyed. But when Gravenberch plays football and it all clicks with everybody else, listen, trust me, it ain't gonna disappoint you. No, I'm telling you. Gravenberch is gonna be serious for us.
And I just want to say one thing.
It's gonna be serious.
I want to say one thing because this is what I tell myself. If Endo becomes the Schalke version at Liverpool in the Premier League, if that happens, do you know how much we're going to cook?
You mean if Stuttgart? Stuttgart,
sorry.
Yeah.
If he can take that version of Endo and bring it to the Premier League and be a defensive don, do you know how much we're going to cook, man? If Endo gets it right, if
Endo can roll back the years to prime Endo 26. I mean, I don't listen. All Endo's got to do is do his job at the highest level he can be, bro, and allow the others to do what they need to do. And I'll tell you something from now. Here's the thing. people already think we're a problem, and look how badly we've played this season. We haven't played well this season at all. And we've gone down to 10 men in 2 games due to stupid circumstances. So we haven't even seen the real Liverpool. Like, we're kind of getting points without being nowhere near our best, in my opinion. And obviously start the season. So again, I'm waiting for that. You know, that when we click, I feel like we're going to click a lot quicker than what we did last season. Personally, we always click later on in the season, but I don't think it'll be as bad. Last season, we had to change the whole formation for us to click. I don't think it'll be the case this time. Don't get me wrong; it'll take us a little bit of time because Klopp's still going to work out his best lineup.
It's going to take. You know what? I'll say it right here, right now. Even though I think that there's a possibility that we could achieve something this season, and we should achieve something as Liverpool Football Club. If you take your emotion out of it, which I'm trying to do, and you just think about it logically. An entirely new midfield means you shouldn't really achieve anything because there has to be room for the mistakes to be made, the partnerships to be gained, and whoever's fault it was is besides the point now. Pointing the finger and saying, it's his fault, it's his fault, it's his fault. That's not going to get us anywhere anymore. Now we just got to deal with what we have. And what we have is a scenario where we've just done the most unprecedented thing I think I've ever seen in football. I've never seen this done before, where an entire midfield has been rebuilt in one go. I've never seen this done before in the history of football. I've never seen a team finish a season, and when they start the next season, there's not one player that's ended that last season that's playing the next. I've never seen that before. So we have to also have a little bit of realisticness in that. What are the chances of this just busting straight away? Even with the talent that we have.
Yeah.
Pause, no pause.
I had to pause you there. Well, you man didn't pause. See, I save you, man, all the time. You man don't save me. That it's calm. That's right. I will be Kate Winslet. It's calm. Well, man, just. Sorry, was it Leo? Sorry, not Kate Winslet. Other way around. Man, just on the ice by himself, dropped down dead. You know.
Oh man.
But bro, no. But I hear what you're saying. What you're saying is true, and I agree with you. Some people, I've seen the chats. I'm seeing it, and some people saying changing tune. It's not about changing tune. Have we had the perfect window? No, we have not. We haven't. But what I'm looking at is that I'm not gonna get into that kind of Debbie Downer mode because we didn't get the 6 that I feel like we should have got. What I am gonna do though is look at the players we have and what can we do. Because nothing is ever perfect, innit? Nothing's perfect. It's all. I'll be honest with you, people. If we would have got Paulinia and Gravenberch and a serious centre back, I would have been like, that ain't even Liverpool, bro. That's too perfect. Life ain't even like that. But you take what you can get at times, and I definitely feel like, listen, no one's sitting there saying we're going to win the league. I'm not saying that. We still need a defender, in my opinion. But what I'm not going to do is disrespect the players that have walked through the door. I'm not going to do that. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Yes, I might not be Ender's biggest fan. I'm honest, innit, people? You people will always remind me about what I say, and I will always remind you what I say. It goes, you know what I'm saying? We go back and forth, innit? That's why I got respect for everybody right here. But let's just give the people them that have signed a chance. Even I have to give Endo a chance. Do I know what's going to happen with Endo? I genuinely don't know. I'm being genuinely honest. But I can sit here and say, I think Gravenberch is going to be an absolute monster player for us, personally. Whether he's in the 6 or 8, it's not about that. I'm talking about the player, bro. Player's going to be serious for us.
If Endo fails, he fails, innit? And then that's the moment when we'll have the conversation. We'll be like, right, yeah, it's a mad thing. But don't do the whole, like bringing him down for no reason before we've even got to that point, or the whole so you can be like, told you so, and all that kind of stuff. Like, let's not do that. Let's just enjoy the fact that Gravenberch is a super talented young player who 12 months ago was one of the hottest properties in world football. That's why everybody was pissed when he went Bayern Munich, because everybody realized, oh my days, Bayern have signed. And now we're doing a lot of recency bias because he had 1 year where at Bayern it didn't quite go well for him. So, you know what I mean?
Gravenberch!
Is that a real picture?
Yeah, bro.
Hold on, what? Is he a Liverpool fan?
This is back in the day. He got caught. Yeah,
that's when we won the league. That was the season.
Yeah,
we won the
bro.
League. Is he a Liverpool fan for real? I'm not even gonna let that gas me up. But like, is he really a Liverpool fan? Yeah.
This pitch been going on for a minute, bro. And it's not.
I got a feeling that's not a real picture, you know. But
I mean,
In the world of HD, how is that picture so blurry?
This is real. Do you remember when Gravenberch came to Anfield?
As a 19-year-old.
Anfield would not completely be a foreign environment for the young Dutchman in an impressive display against the Reds in the group stage of the 2020-21 Champions League. Gravenberch looked completely at ease as the beating heart of the Ajax midfield. 85% part accuracy, 7 interceptions, 56% duels won, 100% successful dribbles. Freaking hell. Total successful actions, 74%. Just letting the people know. Just letting the people know. You know the ones there. Just letting the people know. Just letting the people know what Gravenberch is about.
Look at that midfield, Matt.
Big up LFC DZN N11 as well.
It's
the only thing that you can say that he's not good at, and remember, this is from his buying season. And I'm not gonna lie, his buying season is a bit skewed. Because if I was to go and reel up the stats from Ajax, he's a different animal. Because the only thing he lacks there is the jewels. But I'd arguably say Ajax, where he was comfortable and was actually playing he was happy then. That for me, those jewels would have been a lot higher. But this is going off his buying season, his bad season. And already look at that chart. That's impressive. And if anything, in jewels, I would say, I don't know, man. Maybe a man's heart just wasn't in buying still. I don't know, man. Do you get what I'm saying? But we just gotta just rate these 3 signings, man. Trust me.
These are special signings. Forget, like I said, just for a minute, forget you wanted a Tchouaméni or a Caicedo. We did too. I did too. But look at the 3 players Liverpool have just purchased. If you can't enjoy that, you can't enjoy football. I'm sorry. Look at those 3 players. Matt, again, we talked about 2 of these players 18 months ago, and we thought it was a dream. We thought it was far-fetched. We thought it was out of the realms of possibility that 2 super talented footballers on the world stage like that, Liverpool would either A, go for or would be able to get. We thought there'd be Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich. Actually, it was Bayern Munich. Gravenberch went Bayern Munich. We thought those were the teams that were going to end up with these players. And 18 months later, Liverpool Football Club has got both of these absolute bad boy, young superstar players in our team. Don't let anybody fool you. These are good times.
Big up Jamal. Jamal made a very valid point. Look at Basuma. Bad seasons happen. Exactly. Basuma. Have you seen what Basuma been since Basuma's been put back in the Spurs team?
Basuma's that guy. Everyone knew that.
No, but here's the thing. When you have a bad season, everyone just thinks that, like, majority of the time. Not everybody. I don't want to put everyone in the same boat, but it's like, oh, he finished that. Look how bad he was. It's like, bro, he just had a bad season for various reasons, like personal reasons, everything. You can see that. Like, no one could. Like, I just looked at Basuma and thought, there's no way he's done. He's not done. He just had a bad season. People could say I'm clutching, but I just think Gravenberch just had I think he had a bad season. Do you guys trying to say?
I've got a feeling if we just signed Basuma in the summer before everyone's seen his comeback, they would have been annoyed. Because all they'll be doing is thinking about that season he just had at Tottenham. And you know what what everyone was saying? He took a step up in quality, and look, he wasn't good enough. Conte's a bad boy manager. If Conte can't get him playing, then all of that would have happened if we'd have signed Basuma before people saw pre-season and realized it was just a one-off and he's back. That's just football. I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna enjoy this. And until Endo actually fails,
years ago, bro.
And until Endo actually fails, I'm gonna give him a chance as well.
No, we should, and we should as fans as well. We should, like, everybody that's watching or do you know what I'm saying, that's gonna join, like. We should be giving everybody a chance. Like, the thing is, some people are going to do well, some people are going to be amazing, some people might not do as well. But we don't know how that's going to pan out yet. So we just got to support them no matter what, innit? Like, and I categorically will say it again. Yes, I've sat here and gone, I don't understand this Endo signing, because I'm not lying. I don't understand it. But I'm not going to sit here and say, I just want him, he's just going to be crap. I'm sitting there saying, I don't know how he's going to be, but I'm giving him a chance, you know. I'm giving him a chance so he can see if he can cook up the place. He might be able to cook. Then I won't say nothing. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Gravenberch, I think, is going to cook. He's going to cook. So all the people that are upset that we didn't buy a pure 6, I hear you, But on the flip side, we still got a very, very, very good player though, and his ceiling is like he's not even close. He's not even close to where he needs to be. Gravenberch. People need to understand like Klopp's gonna mold this player into a serious brother. You know.
Do you know what's crazy? Yeah, this is how much football changes within 12 months. If you rewind 12 months and you asked every Liverpool fan, no, I would say every fan around the world, 12 months ago, who do you want to sign, Gravenberch or Declan Rice? I guarantee you there'll be more people that will say they want to sign Gravenberch than Declan Rice. And look, 12 months later,
Probably,
and a lot of hype as well. I'm not saying he's not a
Probably.
good player, by the way. Rice is a good player. But
Yeah,
12
yeah.
months later and a lot of hype involved as well. And now
Bro,
all of a sudden
when
that
my man
narrative
was
is totally different.
His last season in Ajax, I need to find the stats. I saw a mad thing. He's probably got player of the year. Probably last, I think he got player of the year. Player of the year, if I'm not mistaken. He was doing the most, bro, in his last
It's
season
just
in Ajax.
football's just funny,
There's
isn't
a
it?
graphic going around. Where's that graphic?
I actually think Callum is the
Try and
only
find it.
person that might have considered Rice over Gravenberch 12 months ago because he has rated Rice for a long time.
He's rated
But that's
right for a
But
while.
that's just football, innit? That's how football goes, innit? Like Arsenal
Yeah,
fans are trying to banter Tottenham fans now in the conversation. And I get it's a rivalry that Rice is better than Basuma. I mean, 12 months ago, who would you have rather signed, Basuma or Rice? This is what football does. Football's a funny old game, innit? Football's
It is,
a funny
bro.
old game. So
100.
you know what I mean? We'll see how it goes. But in my opinion, Gravenberch, 21 years old, absolute star. And then
Bro,
if it's true that he's a Liverpool fan as well, that makes it even better. Because you know what it means? It means he'll make more effort. Because when you play for the club that you actually support, you even more want to be successful because you want to be a part of the legacy of the club that you support. So, like, if it's true that he's grown up a Liverpool fan or he is or whatever, because a lot of people said that was trending when we won the league because he was happy we won the league. So, I guess you kind of have to be a fan if that's the case. What's it got to do with Gravenberch, Liverpool win the league, if he's not actually a fan of Liverpool or whatever? So, like, it just, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, I'm well chuffed, and we'll see what, you know. We'll talk about a defender tomorrow, people, because don't get twisted. I am definitely annoyed if we don't buy a centre back. 100% if we don't buy a centre-back, I'm annoyed. But we'll discuss that tomorrow. Right now, we're on the verge of signing one of the best young talents in world football. Enjoy it, people.
100.
Enjoy it. All right, let's get onto the supers again.
Yeah.
The boss, Matt, correct. We need another few signings. Matt 10 says he has a lot to prove, which is perfect. We've got depth. I'm not sure if he's talking about Endo or Gravenberch. Probably Gravenberch.
Yeah, probably Gravenberch, I think.
Yeah, probably Gravenberch. Mac, again, we need to be patient and allow Klopp to cook. I agree with that. Basically what I was saying about they've still got, you know, they still need time to gel. The boss, some team getting a...
Hold on, I got some breaking news on Gravenberch. What? This cannot be true. I'm not lying when I say this.
Don't start hitting me with negativity, bruv.
It's not negative, but it says this is Florian Plettenberg. He covers Sky Sports Germany. The flight to Liverpool, the flight to Liverpool schedule for this season has been cancelled. Gravenberch, Gravenberch will fly to Liverpool tomorrow morning. Most important, being told his transfer to the LFC is not in danger. It's a done deal. 45 million euros all in. Klopp wanted him.
I wonder why the flight's been cancelled then. Why?
I don't know, bro, but don't give me no like after. Do you know what it is? We've all got PTSD after what happened with with
the Caicedo, and the Lavia.
Bro, I kid you not. If I
that's
see anything, you know, let me not say too much because you know, Bowley's got man them so like I'm not saying nothing. In fact, we're not even signing Gravenberch. We're signing
Hey, Sean knows, man. Like Ollie Mers, bro. My heart skipped the beat for a second there, bro. Because when you said something about cancelled, I was like,
Now, for me, I got shook. So whoever sent that to me, you got me shook. I'm thinking, what do you mean the flight's been cancelled?
No, do you know what, bruv? That's got to be something to do with like the airline or something. That can't be anything to do with the actual player in it. That must be something.
Oh, someone says storm in Munich. Storm is hectic. Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh, well, there you go. There. Yeah.
Nah, Joe is a man just got like when I saw the first bit, I was like, nah, what do you mean? All right, big up Ryan Babel, you know. I might try and get him on the channel still. He's countryman, you know.
And we got another Dutchman in the team now.
In it, Gakpo and Virgil. Do you get what I'm saying? Bro, he's got brethrens there already.
If I said to you, you want to be the sauciest team you can be to enjoy watching the football, name me 3 countries. I'll give me 3 countries you want the players to be from. Forget about the individuals. Just name me 3 countries you want the
sauciest, absolute sauciest.
Just sauciest, just like football at its finest. What's the 3 that you would pick?
Brazil, Holland, and probably Argentina, you know.
I would definitely throw Spain in there, 100%. If you're
yeah. But my brain always like basically the way how I look at it is like this: R9 for me will always be the GOAT. Like he's the best player that I've seen. Like I know there's a debate, Messi. That's fine. I'm not. But again, Argentina, Brazil. So then the first 2. No, but France though. But you see, but France is a bit.
France has got a combination of all. They've got sauce, they've got power, they've got.
I would say France are normally the most complete. Yeah.
I'm just talking about just saucy. I think it's Spain, Argentina, Brazil, and Holland. I agree. I think those 4.
Yeah.
So out of those 3,
yeah.
So you pick 3 out of those. But most of our players are from those places.
I
Spain,
know, brother.
Holland,
I know.
and Brazil. So we're saucing now. What's everybody?
Do you know all we need to do now? And this is me really like, this is me speaking to FSG because it seems like FSG been listening to what I've been saying from 2-3 years ago because I didn't know they were going to go get right Gravenberch when we were doing the members videos from like 2 years ago. I didn't know. All right, so hear this now. FSG, if you're listening, go and get Andre Fluminense. So even though we got Gravenberch, next season, if Thiago has to leave, because I don't want him to leave, but if he has to leave, I want Andre to be Thiago's replacement. That's what I want.
Maybe we'll wait till January when he's only 20
Bro,
mil.
if we sign Andre, and I don't want to see Thiago go, but if Thiago does leave, and I don't want him to go, just saying, I want Thiago to attack Liverpool, but I just don't think it's going to happen. But if he was to leave, Andre has to be the replacement. Bro, if we get Andre to replace Thiago, so Gravenberch is not replacing anyone, he's just to add, yeah? And then next season, we're going to get another DM because maybe, I don't know, maybe Klopp's like, I need 2 DMs, can't just rely on 1. We are cooking up everything. I'm not even a seafood person. I don't really like, but I know people that like that. What's they call it? It's seafood boil. Boiling up seafood. A seafood boil, you know?
What?
Cooking up everything.
Yeah.
Bruv, Andre, a DM to Gravenberch, Soboslai, McAllister, Curtis Jones. Bro, we're cooking. Are you mad?
Maybe that is the plan. Maybe with Endo being obviously 30 as well, we do still want a younger DM. I think Basetic has to be given a chance. Maybe we will go for Andre in January, and there's no rush because we can get to January with
If
Endo.
we got Andre, I'm not gonna lie.
And it's half the price.
Bro.
It's only 20 mil in January. But you're telling me we can't get to January with this midfield? Of course we can. Of course we can.
No, we can, but we also have to just be. We can, but we also have to be careful of injuries, though, because injuries it's a weird one. Injuries can come out of nowhere, bro.
Yeah.
We've seen it in our squad. Like, oh my god, that 3 midfielders are out in the same time. Like, you know, them ones there. It's like,
no, but bro, come on, man. Let's be honest. An injury to Rice or to Rodri, and all of a sudden both those teams are in a little bit of a panic. Like, injuries can happen to anyone. If Casemiro got injured, Man United would be in a panic. Like, that can. I think
but do you know what annoys me though? Do you know what really annoys me?
In that position right now.
I'm not even trying to jinx it because when we play teams, I want it always to be like they play the best players and be a fair battle. So I'm not trying to jinx this when I say this, by the way. But I kid you not, Rodri don't get injured, you know.
No, I hate it. No, but it's Rice, to be honest. He's actually pretty.
Yeah,
good.
no,
Like,
but Rodri,
I
he
hear
just
you.
don't get injured.
But what I'm saying is, like, if we're worried about injuries, I think that's a little bit of PTSD as well because of what we've gone through for the last 3-4 years.
And rightly so. We playing tech football,
I
bro.
get it. But what I'm saying is, it can happen to any team where if there's an injury to one of their dons in midfield, all of a sudden the midfield don't look as saucy. Like, who are they going to be playing? Calvin Phillips. If Rodri gets injured, like, because what's mad about the Man City situation, bro, is I don't really see Nunes or Kovacic in any way being able to play defensive.
Oh my days!
I find it a bit weird,
bro. Sorry to cut you. Do you need something joke?
What's that?
You know how Paulinho might be going to Bayern as Gravenberch's replacement, yeah?
Don't tell me Fulham are going to get Amrabat. Oh my days, like, don't lie to me, bro.
Bro,
don't,
I kid you not.
Do not lie to me, bro.
Bro, I kid you not. Damasio, big journalist, yeah, has just said Fulham are working on Amrabat for Fiorentina for a fee of 30 million euros.
Oh.
Bro, I need this to happen. The 4D chess. Listen.
Do you know what my brother told me today? He told me that there's a lot of rumors going around at Man United that the loan fee they offered Fiorentina for Amrabat was 1 million.
There is rumors going around and they got no peace, you know.
Bruv, he's got 1 year left on his deal.
They got no peace.
So you think Fiorentina are going to accept 1 million loan fee and then he walks for free at the end of the season? You're mugging it, bruv.
Man United are offering out vouchers, bro. Them man ain't got nothing. Man's looking at the back of his jeans. Have I still got that old school HME voucher? Sorry, HMV voucher. Man said the barcode's all rubbed out, you know. You know, you can't even scan the barcode.
No, you know when you put your finger over it and show the cashier? Well, you put your finger over the date. And she's like, no, can I take it? Like, no, look.
No, you can see the date. You can see it.
Yeah, you can see look.
No. Them man are using vouchers, you know.
No. If Fulham beat Man U to Amrabat, I'm going to holler at Jack and we need to do a live immediately, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Anyhow,
you know what? Big up Jack.
Amrabat from Man United, I swear down.
This will be, and the thing is
that why they're looking to go for Højbjerg? Because they can't agree a fee with Amrabat.
It could be, you know. No,
oh my days.
Fulham are actually trying to get Amrabat, you know. This is a mad thing.
And do you want to know something?
That's been crazy, you know.
I actually think at the Fulham level, Amrabat is a super. Like, that's actually a brilliant replacement for Paulinho, because at that level, Amrabat is a wicked player. I just don't think Amrabat is win the Champions League level, but at that level, he's a brilliant signing.
You know, all right, so the president from Fiorentina just spoke. This is from Fabrizio. He said, we told Amrabat that if he wants to leave, we will try and make it happen. He's still under contract, so eventually he will stay here. Man United or Galatasaray? The president goes, there are multiple negotiations ongoing. That basically says, yeah, Fulham are trying it. Man United and Galatasaray. You see,
he's picking Man United over Fulham, though. He's not picking Fulham over Man United.
Surely.
Yeah,
Man United
not
Champions League,
a chance. Not a chance.
But you know what? Oh, what? Hold on. Did Man United sign flipping Reguilon from Spurs? What?
I saw a couple of people saying it, but I thought Cucurella was who they wanted.
No. People, is this real? Hold on.
Reguilon's not a bad player, though. I know his time at Tottenham never went well, but Reguilon ain't a crap player.
Oh, see, Man United haven't given up. I thought so. Man United and Fiorentina will have new round of talks for Amrabat in the next hours. That means
I reckon he'll still end up at Man United. He will. It's just funny thinking about the fact that Fulham could teeth it, but he'll end up at Man United. He will.
So here we go. So 51 minutes ago, Sergio Reguilon to Man United. Here we go. Verbal agreement in place with Tottenham on loan deal.
Would you not say Reguilon's a better signing than Cucurella?
I don't know. I thought Reguilon was a bit overhyped.
I actually think there's not.
But
much
it might be better than Cucurella, though. Might be a little bit better.
Cucurella's not a crap player by any stretch of the imagination, but Reguilon ain't a bad player either. I think, again, everybody's looking at the fact that how bad they were, how bad he was for Tottenham, but loads of people were terrible for Tottenham, weren't they? So, like, it's not really,
But
you know what I mean?
you know
Reguilon's
what?
not a crap player. I'm not gonna laugh
Yeah,
at
he's not
Reguilon
crap,
at
but
Man United
he's
getting
really
Reguilon.
fallen off for a minute, bro.
Mm.
But one thing I will say though, and this is the one thing that will this is my Liverpool fans. There's a reason why we say certain things, and people will say Liverpool fans are the most deluded, but not. I kid you not, every top club in the Prem, not including us, will sell players to one another. Chelsea won't sell us a player. Man City won't sell us a player. Arsenal will not sell us a player. But you know the crazy thing? Man City will sell a player to Chelsea. Chelsea would sell a player to Man City. Arsenal would actually sell a player to Chelsea or even Man United. I find it so weird that we are
what is this loving they've all got with each other now?
Man City just sold Chelsea Cole Palmer for £45 million.
A rival club, your superstar young player. I'm confused, bro.
Cole will, again, like, I understand. Like, I guarantee you, if that was Man City, it's going to sound weird. I reckon Man City would have got Cole. I don't know what it's like. Everybody's scared of giving us certain players. And people are going to say, Matt, you're chatting rubbish. I'm telling you from now, go look at the landscape, people. Arsenal and Chelsea actually have some brethren relationship, which don't even make no sense, by the way. And the same thing with Man City. Man City selling them Jesus and flipping Zinchenko. Like, it's kind of, when you actually think, it's kind of mad, you know. But
I hear you, bro. It's weird, isn't it?
But whenever we go for another, like, if we're even interested, they will never sell to a rival. What? But you just mean you won't sell to Liverpool? I find it weird, bro.
I think the only player I can think of in the last decade is just Ox.
That's it, just Ox,
that's
bro.
The only one, and he only had 1 year left on his deal, and he's a Liverpool fan, so maybe Arsenal realised they couldn't really get in his way. But other than that, I don't remember us doing business with any of the other big teams.
Before that, it was Sturridge to us, but that, do you know how many years ago that was? That's 2013. Like, was it 2012?
2013. No, yeah, 2012. Yeah,
it's 2012
years.
Bro.
That was nearly 12 years ago.
Yeah, mad thing. Did Milner leave on a free, or my guy Matt?
Milner left on a free. Yeah,
Milner left on a free, people.
Milner left on a free. Man City actually really wanted to keep him.
Yeah, remember he left on a free.
That's
not
mad.
Like we bought Milner. It's mad, isn't it? I don't know. That kind of annoys me a bit because I kind of feel like we've been, in a weird way, we've been blackballed for some strange reason. I don't know what I feel like we've been blackballed. Like, I generally feel like if we actually wanted to go to Arsenal, Man City, Man United, Chelsea, and we just said to one of their players that they might not necessarily want, they would just be like,
I get the Man United one because of the level of rivalry.
That's
and
the
maybe,
only one.
Maybe Man City because we've been beefing each other trying to win the league for the last 4 or 5 years or whatever.
But we gave them Sterling.
But you would still think that, yeah, we did. But that was 10 years ago, though.
That was 10 years. And we kind of was not forced. Well, kind of forced because he made it so problematic. But I don't know.
You're right. In the last 3 or 4 years, it's become quite strange that they're like all doing business, especially Arsenal and Chelsea. They don't seem to care. They do business between each other all the time. It's weird.
Bro, Jorginho was it Jorginho the last one?
Yeah. Chelsea helped Arsenal trying to win the league with that Jorginho signing because that could have been the cover they needed to win the league. It's weird, bro. It's so weird. I don't get it.
And even the whole just the Arsenal thing kind of bizarre when you deep it. I understand the assistant manager who used to work under, obviously work for Pep, is now there. But surely you must look at that team and go, all right, I know I respect my guy. He's worked with me. He's learned things off me. They're going to be a problem. Let me not try and help them a bit too much. I know I'll just give them Gabriel Jesus and Zinchenko to start off with. Mad thing. Crazy. Have I frozen people or is Drift frozen? Have I frozen? Drift is frozen or is it me? Shoot, I think. Are we frozen, people? Because Drift ain't speaking. I don't know if you lot can still see me here or what's going on. Drift is frozen. Oh, is he frozen, people? Drift is frozen. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's Drift. Oh, he's gone. Drift is frozen. It's not you, man. Ah, calm. At least one of us is still live, because at one point I'm thinking if you're both frozen, it's a mad thing. So at least I can speak to you guys. It's calm. But yeah, man. Okay, cool. No, I'm blessed. All right, cool. For those that don't know, sorry, I pointed to the wrong thing there. No, there it is. See that there? The Sharon gun. Jeez. You know what time it is? Putting people in genjutsus in that. That's what we're doing out at Liverpool. Son in Gravenberch. Drift can't believe, you know. But now, people, listen. I'm gassed that we got Gravenberch in it. I am gassed in it. And it's a man like Matt Takeover. Or you know what, people? What we saying? Should we play some clips in that? Jeez. What we saying? You know what? Let me see what we can get away with. You know, we're gonna have to take the hit though. People are gonna have to take the hit though. I'm not gonna lie, it might be a bit mad still. Are we getting Calvin Phillips? No, we're not getting Calvin Phillips. We're not getting Calvin Phillips. We're not getting Calvin Phillips, people. We're not. I think the Calvin Phillips rumor was only going around until we got Gravenberch. You get what I'm saying? Do it, but show them clips. Big at yourself, Johnny, bro. Play the Nunes goal, man. I know. The thing is, you see the Nunes goal, people. The Nunes goal is off Twitter, but it's like in it's a certain format. It's a certain format which I thought will be alright to play, but the man then was saying we can still get copyright. Listen, all jokes aside, I don't want to say copyright, but I wanna, you know what I mean? I want you lot to see certain footage and that, so we can just, you know what I'm saying, look at the footage and them thing there. You get what I'm saying? Big up Canary says Bastoni has a release clause of 40 million in his new deal. Swear down. My brother's a big advocate for Bastoni. Still, can't even lie. Do the YouTube Liverpool fans in Newcastle. Nah, I hear that still. I think Drift might be back. Might be.
Can you hear me,
back?
bro?
Yeah, what happened?
Bro, I don't know, bro. All the internet's just gone, bro.
I was gonna say, because even the view, I can tell everything's just changed.
I'm on my phone, yeah, bro. I don't know. The internet just went mad, bro. I don't know. I'm trying to fix it. You know, it is that Man United and them man there just got into my internet, bro, because they didn't like the way man was speaking.
I'm not gonna lie to you. When you went, I did say to the people, "Oh, this is the time for me to just, you know what I'm saying, play some clips and that." But I said, "Nah, do you know what? All that's gonna happen is we're just gonna get a whole heap of copyright strike. You know, they ones there.
Yeah. What you say, man? You can't be trusted alone, yeah?
No. I'm not gonna be trusted in it. I was asking the people them, you know what I'm saying? They was the good angel on man's shoulder. They said, "Yo, don't do that." They're like, "Don't do that." You know what I'm saying? But no, listen, people, man, we're signing Gravenberch. I think that's a big signing. Seriously, bro. I think it's a great signing.
No, it is.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see if there's any more news before we head out, bro. And also as well, I'm trying to see if there's any more news before we head out. Oh no, what am I talking about? We got supers. Apologies, people. What am I talking about? Like, we're going anywhere just yet. Dynamic edition, solid prayer, and I believe Klopp will reignite. Solid prayer, and I think Klopp reignite him. Who's he talking about? Reignite him. Reignite him. Oh, okay, cool. Chris LFC 92 percentage play best as the left-sided 8. Yeah, he played good in the 6 and 8. The boss, big at yourself, Trent. Till I die, you never walk alone. Big at yourself, bro. Omar, send about tomorrow. What are those Calvin Phillips loan talks? What the F? I don't think that's true, personally. I don't think it's true. But if it is, Calvin Phillips on loan isn't the worst thing in the world as long as you get a centre back. But I don't want Calvin Phillips. I'm just saying it's not the worst. But maybe it's the worst from what you're saying.
We were just talking about how they won't give us any players. If they give us Calvin Phillips, that says everything.
Yeah, that's very true, actually. To be fair, that's very true. The boss, the pressure on Caicedo and Lavia just got immense. Facts. Matt 10, drift up a funny your analysis, very realistic, level-headed and patient. Last season, we have made fans go far too negative rather than trusting Klopp. We definitely need a centre back, but I trust the squad to win 2 cups. Big up Mac 10, bro.
Big
You
up
never
yourself,
walk
Matt.
alone.
Big up, bro.
Sean P. Casey, big yourself, bro. When he was at Ajax, people were putting him in the same bracket as Jude. Let's not pretend and deep that. We have a baller. I can't wait for the season. Facts, Sean P. Casey. It was Gravenberch was spoken about a lot when he was at Ajax.
That's why Sean's got to be, and even Black. Let's keep it a buck as well. This is what I'm trying to say. This time last year, Gravenberch was ahead of Bellingham in everybody's gas. He was. This is what I'm trying to say. Like people are, because he had a year where he didn't play well. People are forgetting all of this. But anyway,
no, it's true. Anthony James, Young Klopp. Too often we leave too much work for the 6. Well, let's just hope that the 6 doesn't get overworked. Tony, sad about no DM, Endo, Basetic, and Andre in January. I think we might get Andre in January, you know. That's what I think. Big itself, bro. Matt 10 again. We've got intelligent players. Endo will come good. Pause. I'm not letting you not get me again this time. I know that wasn't intended, but I'm just making sure I'm pausing anything that can be perceived.
I know it's borderlining on paranoia now, though.
Yeah,
bro.
it is, bro. Because certain people just put something there. My brain's not really because I'm trying to read the comments. You know what I'm saying? And people just, you know how some people go. Anthony James, Gravenberch, and then the left side of centre back. What is the ceiling for LFC? If we get left side of centre back, I'm gonna say we challenge for the title challenge. Yeah,
we get a left side. If we get a centre back, title challenge. I'm not saying we'll win it, but title challenge.
I think we can challenge. Yeah. Dynamic edition again. What numbers do you reckon he gets, boys?
Who? Gravenberch?
Yeah, number because he's not really a goal scorer midfielder.
Oh, what number? No, as in squad number.
Oh, what number? Okay, so
what numbers are available? I can't remember what numbers are available.
What number was he at Ajax? What number was he at Ajax?
Ox's numbers available, right? What was Ox? 21?
21, I think. Gravenberch. What was his? Hold on.
Who's number 16 in our squad?
I don't think we have one, really.
Give Gravenberch number 16.
You know what? For Netherlands, he's 16. He was 16, sorry. Well, I don't know. Yeah, he was 16. I don't know what he was asked, though. I don't even know. I don't know.
That's my favorite shirt, number 16. Give him number 16. Oh, it's Basetic 16. Okay, fair play.
Oh, is he 16? Okay. Hanny says, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Facts. Gravenberch in the building. Pimp Distress. Deep this. Gravenberch is 24 million less than Lavia. That is so true, you know.
Yeah, that's mad.
That's very true. Big yourself, Pimp. Each and every time, brother. The boss, I put 20 on Endo having a better season than Caicedo. Chee! Big at itself, the boss.
Big up, boss.
Yeah.
That's brave still.
Yeah. Shani. Nah, man, then please deep this team in like 2 years. Oh my god. Boss pause. Boss again. Blood fire. Pause. Bare pauses in there. I'm so glad he said pause, you know.
No, but this is what I'm trying to say. If everything goes according to plan, even 12 months from now, do you know how much we could be cooking with this team?
Yeah. Do you know what it is? Do you remember when like we used to talk about our attack and then our attack had to go through some like evolution? Then the defense went through then it was the defense a little bit, but now it was the midfield time, innit? AD Broski. Listen,
you know that South Park meme where the guy's just sitting there and there's just semen everywhere.
Yeah. But the man's sitting there. I think he's I know exactly what you're talking about. Man's just 100. Yeah, that's the gift. Still, that's the gift. That brother right there, bro. I don't know. I read that one out already. Pete out. I think this will be better than the 1920 midfield. If it all gels together, I believe so. Could be. It's all about where the players get used to each other, though. Do you get what I'm saying? O'Shaney, Endo signing is to prepare and protect percentage, in my opinion. I hear that. Red Oxtail, will we go back for Andre in January? Want him. I hope we go back for Andre. I think he's a talented player. And I think if you don't get him now, someone will get Andre, you know. They're not going to wait much longer.
West Ham are interested in him, bro.
Yeah, and Fulham, I think, as well. I believe.
Do you want to know what's mad, bro? Yeah, as well.
Yeah.
I just saw someone say it as well. Number 23 is available now because obviously Diaz is number 7.
Oh yeah.
Gravenberch 23. That works for me, bro.
Yeah, bro. Do you know what? It's so mad. I don't mind what number he gets, you know. I don't mind. I'll be honest. I don't mind, bro. H, we need Jurgen Klopp to fix up all the system and we cook. Big at H. O'Neil, I need to see the Klopp hug first before believing. I hear that. We've been burnt before, man. You know what I'm saying? So I hear you. Jamrot, did you see George say he's essentially Jurgen Klopp's assistant? I did, you know. There's a lot to speak about that because I thought to myself, you're saying
me and Calvin arguing all day about that.
I saw a little bit of it. That still, I've seen.
Yeah, it. I wondered if you were staying out of it on purpose or if it was.
No. Man was working, but I saw it at the end. I'm not gonna say what I say until we do a show on it. I think that's better. Yeah. I'm not gonna say what I think until we do a show. Mantis, when we announce him tomorrow, FC needs to put out that pic of Ryan in the league winning shirt, saying it's always been Liverpool. Facts. Facts. To show it's not doctored as well. Still. PR Drifty already answered, but Matt Nkunku or Dom? What?
Who would you rather have at Liverpool, Nkunku or Szoboszlai?
Szoboszlai, because we needed a midfielder more than a false 9. Szoboszlai. I rate Nkunku highly. Don't get it. I think he's a. Nkunku's different gravy, but we needed Szoboszlai more than we needed Nkunku, as much as I like him.
Nkunku's injury is a massive hindrance on Chelsea.
Yeah,
what they
I fought for him as well, man. Like, I don't, even if he plays for one of the rivals, them. You know what I'm saying?
I never wish injury on anyone, regardless.
On anybody, yeah. Raw BC, become a member. Big up yourself.
Big up yourself, man.
Big up yourself, man. Is that all the supers? Is that all the supers, Drift? I'm not sure.
Yeah, it seems so. Big up everyone as well. You know what? We're meant to be back in a minute with the preview. I'm gonna have to see what I can do about this internet situation, bro.
Yeah, for real. So people, listen. Stay tuned. We're gonna try and do the preview show. We're just gonna try and sort out his internet and whatnot, and then we'll go from there, people. But as things stand right now, Liverpool have agreed a fee by minute for around 40 to 45 million euros for Ryan Gravenberch. It is a here we go. Smash that like button if you haven't already. It's Team Kop-Ish. It's man like Matt. Anything you want to say before we take the people out, Drift?
No, after I heard the flight's cancelled, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow still.
I hear you on that still. It's one of them ones where it's like, you know what? Yeah, man, just all right, cool, calm. But I think we're calm. You get me? But now, people, like, share, and subscribe. Enough love, people. We'll see you again in a minute. Hopefully, if everything works out. If not, you'll see us again tomorrow anyway, because it's deadline day. More could happen, people. Stay tuned, people. We out. Love. Peace.